We like to think we're rational beings, so much that most of the time we rarely notice the small habits we still practice every day. Little rituals learned long ago and quietly connecting us to the past. They feel harmless, automatic even, because we no longer take them seriously, but their roots go back thousands of years. So today, I'd like you to join me in the first episode of Connected to the Past: Ancient Beliefs in Plain Sight miniseries. Let's begin! Salt wasn't just a seasoning, it was life itself. Ancient civilizations prized it for preserving food as currency and for ritual purification. Spilling it, that was serious, like wasting money and possibly inviting misfortune. Why throw salt over the left shoulder? That's where evil lurks, according to European folklore. Tossing salt over it was basically a mini exorcism. Its purpose was to blind the devil or evil spirits and prevent them from bringing adversity. Even Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper gives us a cautionary image. Judas is depicted knocking over salt. Spilled salt equals betrayal, equals bad luck. Interestingly, many countries spilled salt on purpose. In Japan, sumo wrestlers toss salt to purify the ring. Many business owners leave small amounts of salt on the doorstep to invite good fortune. And after attending the funeral, people throw salt over their shoulders to cleanse themselves of evil spirits before entering their own homes. In Korea, occasionally, salt is thrown at people considered unwelcome guests or bad luck visitors to cleanse the space after they leave. In many Eastern European traditions and in the Middle East, salt is placed in the corners of homes or on windowsills to prevent the evil eye or envy from entering the home. Today, most of us do it unconsciously. Tiny gesture, millennia of belief baked in. Because you can never be too careful. The classic New Year's resolution. Guess what? Humans have been failing at this for over 4,000 years. The Babylonians had a festival called Akitu, lasting 12 days. They didn't write down start working out kind of stuff. No, they promised to gods to repay debts, return borrowed items, and avoid divine anger. Failing these vows could be disastrous. Romans moved it to January the 1st, invoking Janus, the two-faced god of beginnings and endings, perfect for reflection. Medieval Europe shifted the focus to moral resolutions, promising to be better Christians. Around the world, this instinct to reset is everywhere. Scottish first footing, where the first person crossing the threshold after midnight brings luck in the new year. Japanese shrine visits called Hatsumode, where people pray for a fresh start, health, and good fortune. Spanish 12 grapes at midnight, where eating one grape with each of the 12 clock chimes is supposed to bring good luck for each month of the coming year. We've changed the forms, but the core idea remains. Humans need to feel that they can control the unknown and that there is always hope for a new beginning. Wedding rings are a very romantic gesture, right? Sure, but their story is much deeper. Ancient Egyptians gave rings as a symbol of eternity, a circle with no beginning or end. They believed the fourth finger might have a vena amoris, a vein connected straight to the heart, making the ring magically tie the hearts together. Romans adopted the ring as a legal and social contract, representing loyalty, property, and obligations, long before Romans had much to do with it. Through the centuries, rings evolved: medieval Gimmel Rings for shared commitment, unity, and equality; Poesy Rings, very popular in France and England from the 15th to the 17th centuries. Inscribed with short poems, they were tokens of love and friendship. Across cultures, right hand versus left hand, metal versus woven bands, both partners versus just one. Same ritual, slightly different dress. Every time we slip one on today, we're connecting to the centuries of magic, law, and human emotion, whether we realize it or not. Now, let's talk about death for a second. Ever notice people speak gently of it, leave flowers on graves, or observe anniversaries and celebrations? That's not just politeness. The whole concept dates back to the 6th century BCE in ancient Greece, where Chilon of Sparta created a maxim: of the dead, "Do not speak ill," which basically meant respect the dead and remember they can't defend themselves. Ancient Romans believed that manes, spirits of the dead, could punish disrespect. Festivals like Parentalia honored ancestors to protect the living. China's ancestor veneration was born from belief that dead family members' spirits still have an influence on the world of the living. So, they are being taken care of with many practices, like building home shrines with names and photos of departed, offerings, and multiple festivals. On the happier note, Mexico's Dia de los Muertos is a bridge between two worlds which allows spirits to come back and visit the living. This multi-day celebration is a mix of Aztec and Catholic traditions, and it's a very joyous time when people tell the stories and celebrate lives of the departed with parades and music. Japan's Obon festival is much like it too, a holiday of family reunion. But it's more temple-centered with its rituals of visiting graves, cleaning altars, offering food, lighting lanterns, and performing bon odori dances to guide spirits and maintain family ties. We still speak politely of the dead, visit their graves, we try to remember them and tell stories from their lives. We may just not feel the fear as strongly as ancient Romans once did. Still, these tiny habits live in all of us to this day. What do all these rituals tell us? Humans are creatures who crave control, protection, and meaning. They are, sometimes quite loud, echoes of ancient beliefs surviving in our modern everyday lives. And this is just the beginning. Next time we'll explore even more of those surprising rituals. But for today, a huge thank you to everyone for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the past class. See you again soon!